can see is like the top of your knee.
Okay, that's good. All right.
Both of these are recording right now.
All right, they're both recording. Okay.
Hey, 1, 2, hey, 1, 2, hey, 1, 2, hey, 1, 2, yeah, hey, yeah, 1, 2, hey, yeah, hey, 1, 2, hey.
Shit, when we make Where to Go,
Where to Go
Where to Go is the start.
was made probably like 2021.
2021, I think.
That's when. So that was like the start of all of this.
Yeah. I sent you the beat.
You
I sent you the
me
beat.
yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do on this.
Yeah.
And then you laid the hook and the verse. The hook and a verse.
It was just too good to just stop there.
Yeah. Yeah. Since 2021, it's like the makings, inner workings of this album. Goldmine is
Like-
saucy, bro.
Like, that's just one that just kind of,
Yeah.
every time it comes on, it's like, man, I can't believe we made this.
Genuinely, yeah. That shit is,
Yeah.
that is probably like one of like the most like artsy collabs
Yeah.
that we have. It is
Most
so
definitely.
artsy.
Oh, yeah.
I really like Time.
Time
Off your most recent album,
was
Time was good.
Time was amazing.
Time is really good. That's like the only. 'Cause I feel like a lot of your beats have like a certain style.
Yeah.
And since you produced that whole album, it's like, it's a very like specific kind of sound that you
Yeah.
made. And so like I don't know. I've never been on like a beat that sounded like Time. So I had like a lot of fun getting on that shit. That shit was cool.
It was fun making that. I
Yeah.
think I made it on accident because I wanted to make another beat like the Hit My Phone beat.
Yeah.
But it was just something about the way that I started the subs in there. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, let me just
Yeah.
move it into this lane. You was the
Yeah.
first person I hit up for that. I was like, nobody else would fit this or understand it like
Yeah.
Envyus. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Time
lucky
is
been
dope.
like. That's lucky been like the vibe for like. I think like every beat I've sent you is like. I feel like if anyone can find a pocket on it, it's probably him.
Yeah.
And then usually it turns into like a dope ass collab.
It's like you made it up on the speed dial list because it's
Yeah.
like, hey, everyone else it's like probably, but I know that you understand
Yeah.
music just in a different way
Yeah.
than others.
Yeah.
Like some people, you hit them up and it's like, this isn't really me, and they just throw it aside.
Yeah.
But it's like we just had so many different pockets in this. It's like,
Yeah. I feel like we both fit like a very like artsy, like weird vibe almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like very unorthodox.
Yeah.
It's not very like I guess like industry is the way to put it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe All Is Fair and Law.
Law and all his fair.
Just because that's
like,
the only time we've gotten in like that that's like hard rap trap pocket.
yes,
But with it being like the only one we've done that way, for it to come out so solid is just
yeah.
crazy. It's like
That one, most definitely.
yeah,
That's
skill wise,
gonna have to-
like we definitely
because
has to
you
be
was
top eight.
you was pushing me to, like you started it off with your first verse.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
yep.
I gotta match that, and I know if
Yeah.
I don't match this, he's gonna take me off the song. So
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah,
I
'cause-
went ahead and did what I did on that.
Originally, it was only going to be like we didn't have the beat switch in there.
Yeah, no,
Remember the very first version from like over a year ago? We cut the beat switch,
yeah,
and then yeah, we actually almost did a feature.
yeah.
We almost had a feature. We didn't have someone solid yet, but we were thinking about it hard, like high key.
And in a way, it's like with the different styles that we presented, I think that in a way we did have a feature.
It all
Like,
yeah.
It was just featuring like a different side of
different
us.
version of us, yeah.
And that I think that's why I like it so much.
Yeah, because it's like both like halves are like both hard, both trap, both rapping our ass off, but in like completely different ways almost.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I got to put it up in our top 3.
I always find myself listening to like alternative R&B. It's so like cinematic in a way, listening to songs that are kind of structured
Yeah.
more of like a story, has like different dynamics and things like that. That's why I like it.
I would say mine's probably between like 2. It's like the Griselda lane of hip hop specifically.
Yeah.
One, I think I fuck with it so heavy because I don't think I can ever pull off that style in
Yeah.
a way that would like do service to that style of rap. But like Boldy James is probably like in my top 5 rappers ever.
Fire.
Because it's
amazing,
like
man.
something about like the absolute like atmosphere, aesthetic, and delivery that like the Griselda crowd, Freddie Gibbs,
Yes.
Alchemist type, Earl Sweatshirt, that
Yes.
level of hip
The
hop.
fact that Earl is like dominating in that lane, like that
crazy.
just made me so happy.
Yeah, because
for,
I've been
like,
listening
the
to Earl
past-
since I was like fucking 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
And
been
then-
out since he was what, 16?
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
just
And it's
been
like,
killing the
and that
game.
level of like lyricism to where it's like still not corny.
Yeah.
And it's just like utterly impressive.
Oh yeah.
Is why like that specific like subgenre of hip hop will always
Most
be like
definitely.
one of my
And people
favorites.
like Mavi.
Yes,
I think
Mavi
like
is
my homeboy,
fucking
that's his
insane.
cousin.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
My homeboy, that's his cousin.
didn't know
Because you know
that.
Mavi, he's from
He's
I
from
think
Charlotte.
he's from Charlotte, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Mavi,
Yeah.
I'll tap in. I love Mavi, bro.
I gotta tap in. Mavi's fire.
Yeah, that's your friend's cousin.
But
You
that
gotta tap
lane,
in,
that
bro.
lane,
That
yeah.
lane is insane, yeah. And probably just like the overall alternative sound, let me think. There's this like British music is like really heavy into like the more like I would put like Pink Panthers is like alternative pop.
Yeah. Like what do they call that? Garage and.
I know
am
it's
am I
like
tripping.
no, you're right. It's like garage pop or garage something.
Yeah, something like
I know what you're
that.
talking about. Yeah. There's another British artist named Bakar. He's crazy. Breakins is very alternative. He's like hyper pop alternative, but it's like I feel like alternative music is something that just doesn't fit into to like a specific genre, so it gets labeled as more alternative.
Yeah.
And like because that genre is so wide, you can find so many different like unique ass styles in it.
Yeah.
Which is why like I just drift to like just the overall alternative genre. Even if it's
yeah.
not like alternative rap or like alternative R&B, you can find like a vast majority of shit in alternative.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very like rock inspired, pop inspired, whatever.
The song that took the longest to get to its final stage. Well, I know All Is Fair is in there as one of the longest to get to its final stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because All Is Fair, we basically reconstructed that almost like for the second half.
Yeah.
Because so that song was done, and then it was just completely not done.
Yeah.
So I'd put All Is, If I'm Dreaming.
If I'm Dreaming as well.
If I'm Dreaming, I think I exported the mix for If I'm Dreaming like 18 fucking times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took so many different like touch-ups and redoing this or adding a verse there.
Well, one of the ones that originally started was like one of the start-offs of our collab tape that we just recently finished up was like Up and Down.
Up and
Like,
yeah. We
Up and Down probably has like 7 different verses
like
from
yeah,
us.
complete different. Yeah, that's
It's
I've
like-
never rewrote a song as much as Up and Down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have like the worst take ever on it, and
Yeah,
I was like, let me switch this up because
We-
I'm starting the song off. like,
We had the version where we were both lazy as fuck too.
Yeah.
We both recorded with like zero energy.
Yeah,
So that
Oh,
I
man.
yeah, honestly, the longest to perfect probably is Up and Down.
yeah,
Just because of how many different versions we have of that shit.
Up and Down.
Yeah,
Most
Up and Down.
definitely.
Up and Down. Yeah. Off the bat, mine has been for years and probably will always remain Casey Hill.
Mm.
Casey Hill is like,
Yeah,
in my opinion, that is like my favorite female vocalist I think I have ever heard in my life.
yeah,
Like something like if I could think of like one person's voice that would be like described as like angelic,
yeah,
it would be Casey Hill. Ever
yeah.
since I heard her on 90210 with Travis Scott,
Yeah.
that because that shit really put her on the map, and that's when like I found her like solo albums and shit.
oh yeah.
Never look back. Never look back. Pink Panthers is getting up there though.
Pink Panthers
Fucking
is,
love
is
her music.
skyrocketing.
The D&B
I was listening
revolutionary,
to
bro.
what's that one song she have? Oh man, Mosquito.
Yeah, that's
like
off her new
all
album.
of yeah,
Yeah.
all of those are just I heard it on random, freaking fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot, Raven Lene, she kind of got up there for me. Since I like that alternative R&B
Yeah.
as stuff, like she definitely her last album to me was freaking perfect.
Female rapper, I give it to Tierra Whack.
Yeah.
Tierra Whack, that's probably my favorite female rapper.
Oh yeah.
She is so fucking talented. I was put on her heavy with she was on TD on Lil Yachty's album with
Yes.
ASAP Rocky and Tyler the Creator.
Yes.
And I feel like if you're on a song with Yachty, Tyler the Creator, and ASAP Rocky on that hard ass beat,
Yeah.
and you like arguably did better than all three of them.
Then all it's like
Come on, bro.
you're goated.
Come on,
Tierra
bro.
Whack.
Yeah,
she
Tierra Whack.
definitely
And she can
deserves
sing.
it.
Vibes are there.
Oh
Come on,
yes.
bro. Yeah, I
That
got
one song she have, what is it called, Heaven, or something like that.
Yeah. Like I want to
that-
perform in heaven type shit.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
remember the lyrics off the top of my head, but yeah.
That's another one that came on random,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh my
Dolly
goodness.
is really fire by Tierra Whack. If you've heard Dolly.
Yes.
Dolly
Yes.
is really fire. Yeah.
Tierra Whack, she's up there.
Yeah, Tierra
She's
Whack's
up
in
there.
there. Okay.
It's on the other half of All Is Fair, Love and War, that section. It's like when we're doing the chorus
Yeah.
and you just let out this like ungodly scream.
Yeah.
Like-
That shit is hard. Yeah.
That screech in the background just brought it all the way up here. Like,
Yeah. That shit.
I rewinded like hella times because I was like, yo, not only did he catch my drift on what I was going for, he matched the energy.
I did.
Like,
Yeah.
he just brought it up a level.
Yeah. for
So
sure.
that's mine. That's mine. That like screech. It's like, yeah.
That shit. Yeah. That shit is good.
I wish somebody was recording like behind the scenes,
Like
like
when I was at the mic.
yeah, like through the peaks of the door when
Yeah.
he was doing that.
My favorite ad lib of yours. Let's see. Low key, it didn't make the final cut. And I almost disagreed with your decision on it. But part of me really loved the damn on Be Something in the beginning. I low key, I like that ad lib. It had some good energy. I know you have me. It's not gonna make the final version, so nobody expect to hear it. But yeah, you have some good
man.
energy on that ad lib.
The forbidden archived ad lib.
Yeah. And all your okays are mad solid in that beginning too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That shit like low key like it hypes me up when I listen to it.
Yeah, I was.
It
I
gives
was
me
just
like
feeling myself.
it gives me like a rap battle vibes.
Yeah.
Like you're like someone on the sidelines like
Yeah.
ad libbing someone else's rap battle.
Yeah.
That's what it gives me. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I did it again.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit gasses me up.
That's
shit gasses me
fire.
up.
That's fire. Visually.
Yeah.
Would have to be Chrysanthemum Fields
Really.
because it's like no matter who I play it for, they just start
Jive into it.
getting jiggy with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I think that would just do great naturally on its own. Like,
To be
and
honest, yeah.
it's just such a fun one to
It is
have.
a very fun poppy song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite ones I'm excited to share is Carolina, because it's such like a it has that quality about like I feel like really like memorable songs. They have that like almost like repeat value to them when it comes to like the chorus.
Yeah.
So like then I feel like Carolina like really has that because the chorus is definitely like the majority of the song. Our verses aren't like the longest.
Yeah.
They're like decent, but they're not the longest. And then like bulk of the song is chorus.
Yeah.
But the chorus is like such like a catchy fucking like anthem tune.
Earworm.
It is.
Like,
And like I played Carolina for like one of my closest friends. And like it had him like grabbing my shoulder. Listen to it. He was like, oh yeah. So like I'm that hyped for people to hear Carolina, especially like within like the local scene. I feel like a lot of people in the local scene will vibe heavy as fuck with it.
that's just like a great one to perform, have everybody like
There's no way.
toasting up to. It's like
that is a vibe at a show.
we
I can
would
see
have
it.
to run that one.
I can see it. Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Give me a minute. And it might still come
I
out.
fucking love that song.
It might.
This man.
That's my decision though.
Oh
That's
my
decision.
gosh.
It's just something about it. It's just not. I tried to have a really high standard for this album.
Yeah.
Just because of how long we've worked on it, how meticulous we worked on it, how going back and revising everything, and just for me personally, personal taste, it just didn't hit the standard. it hits the standard for single, so it can still release.
To me, it's up there, man.
It can still release, but
If you don't release that, I'm selling the MP3. Like, it's getting out there somehow.
Low key though. I wanted you to finish We Fell in Love.
Yeah.
Cause like, I know it's definitely in like the rough draft stage still at the moment, but just the absolute potential, because it's in you made the beat, so the beat's like weird in your weird lane, and it's fire.
Yes.
And the melodies are really strange and really fucking cool. And I love what I did on the first half, and it's still like rough draft stages right now.
It's amazing. I'm not even gonna lie, it is amazing.
So bad.
But that's the reason why I didn't finish it, was because listening to how you approached it, I was like, yo, we're gonna need a little bit more time on the structure of this, rather than just putting out what comes to mind first. So I got a lot of respect for that song. It's not scrapped. It's like on the wayside. It's one of our bubbling projects. Like, we'll see how it comes out.
And don't even get me started on all the beats we didn't get to use yet.
Oh my gosh, DC. I approached DC literally last night.
Did you?
I'll show you what I wrote to it.
That might
talking.
That might can still come out this year, bro.
It probably would.
It probably can.
Probably would.
Dude, y'all should see the beat folder that we have for this fucking album. It's like
I found like hidden beats from like a year ago. It was like 27 different shit.
Bro, I'm saying,
like, oh my god. They're talking about which one should we use, man. Just flip a coin, throw a dart.
Honestly, like just know that there is enough in our folder, in our like the back of our brains. There could be like 3 albums. Yeah, there could be like 3 fucking albums.
3. I was gonna say 3
like,
as well.
At least there could be like 3 albums. Yeah. So, yeah. I feel like the cliche thing to do is like say that it's like, oh, you know, it's the next one coming out, so you got to say it's like the best. But genuinely, it is. Yeah.
I was gonna say it is my best. Like.
Yeah, it's my best writing. The engineering is the best. Yeah. Mastering is the best. Yeah. Overall delivery is the best. Singing is the best. I haven't sang this good on any project. Yeah, it is quite easily. Yeah, quite easily.
Most definitely. And I feel like with each project, like for me personally, I'm like unlocking more and more, and it's like the last one was showing you my range of production and melody and all that other stuff, and here we are. It's like now I'm showing you I can rap too, like on top of all this other stuff. Like you heard glimpses of it in certain songs, but this is giving you the full rundown, overall wrap around of like just where our worlds collide collectively.
Genuinely, yeah. Like I feel like this year or last year, 2023, I like definitely explored more into like the alternative sound with like my personal releases. Where it wasn't very like traditional rapping like a majority of my releases were. Yeah. And then I think collabing with you made me get into like honestly more of like a pop headspace. Yeah. Like I've never gotten into like making like pop music on my own on the side, but I feel like you have such a good mix of like pop R&B and like dark moods in your music, and so like I definitely tried to like attuned to that style. Oh yeah. So it was like another step of like evolution.
It fits perfectly.
It does. Like it does. Yeah. So compared to previous releases, easily the best.
Thanks for tuning in. It's the official 4 AM social interview. PM.ANNON
Envyus.
I don't know what the fuck to say.
ToSleepAlone coming 2024. ToSleepAlone, the greatest collab album ever made. 2024 coming soon. There you go.